I don't want to find little boy Stanley anymore. A little boy has gone missing and the whole community have come together to find him. He went missing around some woods which is very large, but the community are willing to do what's necessary to find him. As the search started, we had all the tools and gears necessary for the search, and we were hopeful that we would find the boy alive. I remember how happy I became when I found the boy and I ran out to him screaming his name. I couldn't believe that I had found him and I did it alone. "Stanley, I found you, dear boy," I say to Stanley. Then Stanley looks at me angrily and replies, "You haven't found me, you decrepit man. Go and try again, little boy," Stanley said to me. "But you are just here," I try to tell him. Stanley replies again, "Go and try again at finding me." So I go off into the woods and I felt bad about not finding Stanley, even though I just had. I couldn't believe my luck when I found Stanley again and I rejoiced so much, and I said to Stanley, "Stanley, I found you," but this time little boy Stanley was even more angrier than before. "No, you still haven't found, you idiot," with his eyes going red and teeth going sharp. "You are literally right in front of me?" I confusingly say to Stanley. "Go and find me, you useless man," little boy Stanley shouts. So I wander back into the woods and I try to find Stanley again. Where can the little boy Stanley be? And when I found him again for the third time, I was so happy again. Little boy Stanley became even more erratic. This time he had claws and he scratched me while shouting, "You still haven't found me, you useless man," and he had redder eyes and deeper voice. I didn't want to try and find him anymore in case I didn't find him, and little boy Stanley will be even more aggressive. I decided to turn back and just go home. I thought that I had found little boy Stanley 3 times, instead I got verbally abused and made to feel stupid. I am terrified if I find Stanley and he ends up shouting at me for not actually finding him. All those people trying find little boy Stanley, and I hope they do, but I am done. I am done and I am going home now to have some tea and go to bed.